Hello, good day. Welcome to Mike Mattis, my global classroom. Today we are introducing a new topic titled logarithm. Now, as you can see, you have logarithms on the board, and these are the laws that govern the principle of logarithm. Law 1, we have log m base b plus log n base b is equals to log m times n base b. So what the law of logarithm says, addition will result to what? Multiplication. In law 2, we have log m base b minus log n base b is equals to log m over n base b. Then we have a log m base b is equals to log m raised to the power of a base what? Base b. Then we have the general law that says log bb is equals to 1. So if you have something like log 10, it must be equals to 1. The same go for something like log 3 must be equals to 1. Then, if you have log m to base b raised to the power of b raised to the power of a, then you pair these two together. This will become log bb. Then you have a over n. Very important. I want you to take note of that law. Then finally, we have if log n base b is equals to x, then n is equals to b raised to the power of x. I want you to copy these laws in your notes because I'm going to be referring to them one by one. When I say go to log 6, you know exactly where I want you to go to. Simplify 1 log 10,000 to base 10. 2 log 32 to base 2. C log 243 base 3. So example, let's look at the board. We have simplify 1, solution 1, we have log 10,000 to base 10. This is the same thing as log 10 raised to the power of 10,000 is 10 raised to the power of 4. So from log 3, we have 4 log. This will be equals to 4 log 10, and that will be equals to 4 times 1, which is equals to 4. So we have log 10,000 to base 10 is the same thing as log 10 raised to the power of 4. Recall that 10,000 is equals to 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, which is 10 raised to the power of 4. So if you replace this in place of 10,000, then you can now apply the log 3. Log 3 says this 4 will come down. That's 4 log 10, 10. Two, we have log 32 to base 2. This is the same thing as log 2 32 is the same thing as 2 raised to the power of 5. And from log 3, that will also be 5 log 2, 2. And that is as good as what? 5 times 1, which is equals to 5. Then you have 3. 3, we have a log 243 base 3. This is the same thing as log 3 raised to the power of 5, because 243 is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So you solve this, this will give you 9 times 9 times 3. That will be equals to 81 times 3. 3 times 1 is 3. And 3 times 81 is 243. So that is where we get, that is how we get 243. So this one is the same thing as what? 5 log 3, 3. And that will be equals to 5 times 1, which is equals to 5. Is equals to 5. Now, example 2. We're asked to simplify 1. We'll solve it one by one. Solving it one by one. Solution. The first one is log 16 plus log 8 over log 8 minus log 4. Log 8 minus log 4. I'm sorry, what we have here is minus. This is minus. This is minus. This is the same thing as, remember, minus is division. So you have log 16 over 8. This line represents division line over log 8 over log 4. So if you divide this, 16 divided by 2 is what? Log 2 divided by what? This divide this is also log 2. So we have log 2 over log 2, which is equals to 1 when you cancel out. So recall, I said this is minus, and minus is what? Division. Divide by what? Log 8 divided by log 4. So if you cancel out, you are going to get log 2 divided by log 2, which is equals to 1. Log 48 minus log 3 all over log 20 minus log 5. So this is the same thing as, this is equals to log 48 over 3, log 48 over 3, this division line, divide by log 20 over 5. So if we divide this, we are going to have log, 3 divided this is 16, divide by log 20 divided 5 is 4. So look at this. We now have log 16 over log 4. Now you cannot divide directly. So it must be on a common log before you can divide directly. You can't divide this directly. So this will be equals to log 2 raised to the power of 4 over log 2 raised to the power of 2, which is 4 log 2 over 2 log 2 according to the third law. So if you cancel out, your final answer will be equals to what? Equals to 2. I hope you get what I did here very clearly. Just hope you understand it very clearly. Now, the law, this is different from, you have log 16 over log 4 is not equals to log 16 divided by 4. It's not the same. So I want you to take note of that. What it means is that you must express it in such a way that you have a common logarithm before you solve. Very, very important. Example 3. We are asked to simplify log 3 to base 9 plus log 243 to base 9 minus 2 log 3 to base 9. So let me first of all simplify this. You recall log 3, solution. We have log 3 to base 9 plus 243 base 9 minus 2 log 3 base 9. Recall that 2 log 3 base 9 is same thing as log 3 raised to the power of 2 base 9. So that would be what? Log 9 base 9. So since they are all, so I can rewrite this to become log 3 base 9 plus log 9243 minus log 9 base 9. They have the same, they are all in log base 9. So this is the same thing as log 9, everything put it in bracket, 3 plus is times 4, 243 over 9 minus is division over 9. So if we cancel this, 3 will cancel this, 9 cancel this will give you 27. 9 years 27. So that would be log 9, 81. And that is the same thing as log 9 raised to the power of 2, which is 2 log 9. This is equals to 2 log 9, which is the same thing as what? As 2. So look at what I did here. First of all, I expressed this based on log 3. Remember your law 3. Based on law 3, law 3 say 2 will move here to become 3 raised to the power of 2. And that is the same thing as 9. And if you combine both law 1 and 2, multiplication, addition is multiplication, subtraction is division. So we'll get this cancel this to give you 27. That's 243 cancel by 9 to give you 27. So 81 is 9 raised to the power of 2, which is 2 log 99. Log 99 is 1. And that's the same thing as what? 2 times 1, which is 2. Solve for s in each of the following. 1. Log 32 to base s is equals to 5. 2. Log 128 to base 2 is equals to x. 3. Log 0.0001 to base s is equals to minus 4. So let's take it one by one. Solution. Number 1, you have log 32 is equals to 5. So if you recall log 6 from log 6, you can go back and view that law again. We have 32 is s raised to the power of 5. 32 is 2 raised to the power of 5. That will be equals to s raised to the power of 5. So the powers are the same. Hence, s is equals to what? 2. S is equals to 2. Recall that this law 6 says, if log s raised to the power of n is equals to a, then n is equals to s raised to the power of a. So that's the law we observe. So here you have your what? 32 will become your n. Then this is your x. Then your 5 is equals to what? Your a. So if you simplify this, you get 2 raised to the power of 5 is equals to. The second question says log 128 base 2 is equals to x. We are still using the same formula. 128 will be equals to 2 raised to the power of x. 128 is 2 raised to the power of 7. That's 2 times 2 times 2 into 7 place will give you 128. That will be equals to 2 raised to the power of x. So the bases are the same. S must be equals to 7. S must be equals to 7. Then the third question is 1, 2, 3. Say log s 0.0001 is equals to minus 4. So 0.001 is the same thing as, so let it be 0.0001 to be equals to s raised to the power of minus 4. This one is the same thing as 10 raised to the power of minus 4 will be equals to s raised to the power of minus 4. So s will be equals to what? Be equals to minus 4. S is equals to minus 4. So record that 0.0001 is the same thing as what? 1 over 10,000. 1 over 10,000, which is 1 over 10 raised to the power of 4, and is equals to 10 raised to the power of minus 4. So that's why we have 10 raised to the power of minus 4. So take note of that. Take note of that. So we have a simplify. Solution. Let's pay attention very well. We'll get them one by one. 1 is log 4, 1 over 64. That's log 164 to base 4. This one is the same thing as log 4 64 is power of minus 1. Remember the law of indices. Remember the law of indices. So this is the same thing as log 4. 4 raised to the power of 3 bracket minus 1, which is the same thing as log 4 raised to the power of minus 3. So if you look at third law, this will become minus 3 log 4, and that will be equals to minus 3. Equals to minus 3. Then we have number 2 there. Number 2, we're asked to simplify log 1 over 5 bracket 1 over 25. This is the same thing as log 5 raised to the power of minus 1, 25 raised to the power of minus 1. So this will also give me log 5 raised to the power of minus 1, 5 raised to the power of minus 2. So remember what I told you the other time. If you pair it together, add those two together, you now have minus 2 over minus 1 log 5. So your final answer is minus 2. It's minus 2. That's it. 25 is 5 raised to the power of 2. It's 5 raised to the power of 2. So number 3, you have log 3729. 3729 is 3 raised to the power of 6. 3 raised to the power of 6. That will be 6 log 3. That will be equals to 6. So you can check. Just check 3 times 3 times 3. That is 9 times 9 times 9. 9 times 9 is 81. 9 times 9 times 9. That's 3 raised to the power of 6. So that will be equals to 81 times 9. 9 times 1 is what? 9. And 9 times 8 is what? 72. So you have it as what? 3 raised to the power of what? Of 6. 3 raised to the power of 6. So quickly, we look at the last one there. That's log 1 over 128 to base 1 over d. So don't waste time there. We solved similar question before. Solve similar question here. So this one will just be log 2 raised to the power of minus 1. Then you have 128 raised to the power of minus 1. And this is the same thing as log 2 raised to the power of minus 1. 128 is 2 raised to the power of minus 7. So you have your minus 7 over minus 1 log 2, which is 7. So take note of this. Always learn how to apply these laws. Gradually, you look at this. I explain at 25 raised to the power of minus 1. And we arrive at 5 raised to the power of minus 2, which is true. So what I did here was to pair these two together. Pair these two together to give me log 2. I hope I'm not showing so much. The following, we have 1, 2, 3. Let's take them one by one. One by one. Number 1, solution. Number 1, we have log 30 over 16 base 10 minus 2 log base 10 5 over 9 plus log 10 400 over 243. Okay. Record that minus 2 log 10 5 over 9 is the same thing as log 5 over 9 all square base 10 according to the third law from law 3. So if I can rearrange the equation to become log 30 to base 10 minus log base 10 25 over 81. 5 square is 25, 9 square is 81, plus log 10, that's base 10, 243. So since they are in the same base, let's take one common base. This is equals to log 10, I open bracket, you have 30 over 16 times, plus is times, that's 400 over 243 divide by, minus is division, 25 over 81. So I'll change this one. This is the same thing as log 10 bracket 30 over 16 times 400 over 243 times 81 over 25. So if you simplify this very well, 16 will cancel, 16 here 1, 16 here is 25. 25 will cancel 25. So you have your 81 here, 81 here is 1, 81 here is 3, 3 cancel here. So we are supposed to arrive at log 10, 10, and log 10, 10 is equals to 1. Log 10, 10 is equals to 1. So this, just quickly look at it again. I said 2 log 5 over 9 base 10 is the same thing as what? 5 raised to 5 over 9 raised to the power of 2. That's log 3. Log 3. Then I rearrange the equation where I have 5 squares 25, 9 squares 81. So since they are in the same day, log 10, 10, 10, use log the first and second law. You have plus become multiplication, 1 minus become division. And if you cancel very well, 16 will cancel this to give you 25. 25 will cancel 25. 81 is 1. 81 here is 3. 3 will cancel this 30 to give you 10. So you have log 10, 10. And that will be equals to 1. Number 2, you have 5 log 8 to base 4 plus 32 log 32 to base 4 minus log 2 to base 1, base 4. This is the same thing as half log 4 is 2 raised to the power of 2. Here is 2 raised to the power of what? 3. 8 is 2 raised to the power of 3 plus log 2 raised to the power of 2. Then 32 is 2 raised to the power of 5 minus log 2 raised to the power of 2, 2 raised to the power of 1. 2 is raised to the power of 1. Then, remember, this will become 1/2 times 3/2 log 2 pair these two together, I have 3/2 plus 5/2 log 2 pair these two together, minus 1/2 log 2. So log 2, here is 1, here is 1, here is 1. So finally, 1 times this will give me 3/4 plus 5/2 minus 1/2. So if you find the LCM, LCM is 4. LCM is 4. 4 divided 4 will give you 1 times 3. That is 3 plus 4 divided 2. That is 4 divided by 2 is 2 times this is 10 times 5 is 10 minus 4 divided by 2 is 2 times 1 is what? 2. So we have 13 minus 2/4. 13 minus 2 is the same thing as what? 11/4, which is our final answer. Look at it very well. I spread this to the 2 raised to the power of 2. Why this is what? 2 raised to the power of what? 5/3. There you have 2. 32 is 2 raised to the power of 5. Remember our law. The law says we pair these two together, 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 and we bring this one down here. Then you bring your 1/3/2 down. Then here is 1/2, you bring it to the front. And so, further example, if log 2 base 10 is equals to 0.3010, then you have log 3 base 10 is equal to 0.4771, and log 5 to base 10 is equal to 0.6990, log 7 to base 10 is equal to 0.8451. We are asked to evaluate the following. So we take them one by one. Number 1, you have log 1054. This is the same thing as log 10. 54 is 27 times 2. And that is the same thing as log 10. 3 raised to the power of 3, that's 27. Times is plus log 10, 2. So 3 will come down according to log 3. Don't forget that. That's log 10 raised to the power of 3 plus log 10 raised to the power of 2. So if we substitute the value, we have 3 times log 10. Log 3 base 10 is the same thing as 0.4771 plus 0.3010. So we multiply this. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 7 is 21. You put down 1, you carry 2. 3 times 7 again is 21 plus 2 is what? 23. 3 times 4 is 12 plus 2 is 4. That's 1.4313 plus 0.3010. So if you add this together, the final answer is equals to, let's just do it together, 1.4313 plus 0.3010. Here will be 3. 1 plus 1 is 2. Here is 3. Here is 7. Here is 1.7. So this is your final answer. Take note, we split we simplify such a way that we can get those values, the logarithm value that is already given. That's exactly what we did. And we have 54 is 27 times 2. 27 is 3 raised to the power of 2 times multiplication is addition. So we have 3 log 3 to base 10 plus log 2 to what? Base 10. So substitute the values. Log 3 base 10 is 0.4771 plus 0.3010. And if you simplify that, this will be your final answer. We have log 10, 0.72. This is the same thing as log 10, 72 over 100, which is the same thing as log 10, 72 minus log 10, 100. Remember that division is minus. Division is minus. So if we simplify further, you have log 10, 9 times 8 minus log 10, 100. So this is times is plus, so you have 2 log 3 to base 10. 8 is what? 8 is 2 raised to the power of 3. That would be plus 3 log 10 to minus 2, because log 10, 100 is 2. So if I replace the values, I'll have 2 times 0.4771 plus 3 times 0.3010 minus 2. So if you simplify that, this will be equals to 0.9542 plus 0.9030 minus 2. So our final answer, you have 1.8562 minus 2. And final answer is in negative. Final answer is in negative. So when you subtract that, you have pause. Have you click? So cut. Till you have log 125 base 10. That will be log 5 raised to the power of 3 base 10. That will be 3 log 5 to base 10. This one is 3 times. What do we have as log 5 here? Log 5 is 0.6990. And if you simplify that, you multiply, you have your 2.0970. Therefore, you have log 10 raised to the power of 50. This is log 10. Here you have what? Base 10, 25 times 2. That will be the same thing as, what do we have there? 25 is 5 raised to the power of 2 times 2. So this will give you 2 log 5 base 10 plus log 2 base 10. So if we put in the values, anywhere you have 5 base 10, represent it with what? Times 0.6990 plus 0.3010. And if you solve this very well, you will have 2 times this. This is equals to 0.8. You carry 1. Here is 9. Then you carry what? 1 times this is what? 3. Here is 1 plus 0.3010. So our final answer there is 1.6990. 1.6990. So it's just the same way. All you need to do is to simplify. We have 50 is 25 times 2. 25 is 5 raised to the power of 2. That will be times 2. Remember the law, these 2 will come down to give us 2 log 10 raised to the power of 5 plus this. So substituting the values, we'll get this answer. 5. You have log 36 base 10. 36 is equals to log base 10, 9 times 4, which is the same thing as log 10, yes, up to the power of 9 plus log 4 base 10. But I already know the value for this. Done this several times. This will be 2 log 10 raised to the power of 3 plus 2 log 10 raised to the power of 2. So this will be the same thing as 2 times 0.4771